May I have your attention, please? So basically, there's this game. Oh, yeah. So basically, this is a game called "Which Would You Choose?"
Oh yes, I love this
And
game.
for those of you who don't like being filmed, I'll keep you off camera.
Get ready.
Okay. This game presents a range of thought-provoking and hilarious dilemmas designed to spark conversation and good times.
Yeah.
To play, pull a card, read the question aloud, and take turns answering the question as honestly as you can. Don't be afraid to go off topic. After all, the journey is the destination.
I love this.
Sounds dicey.
Who's going first?
All right.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Does everyone answer or just you?
Everybody.
Everyone has a go.
Everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Which would you choose? Wear a pair of rubber gloves all day long, or go barefoot all day long?
Oh, barefoot, 100%.
Barefoot.
Barefoot. Is it summer or winter?
Ooh, playing the card game.
Yeah,
Ready?
that's fair. Okay.
Sort of.
That is so fair. Good point.
Okay, wait.
And are you at work?
Yeah,
I don't know where.
Weather? Are you deciding weather or what?
I'm not sure. And I
Maybe
don't.
today.
Yeah, today is barefoot.
Yeah, I don't know how to place the cards that were already read.
Just pass them to Dad.
Yeah, I'll be the custodian.
Okay.
Is everyone? Are you going to continue reading, or why don't you just pass the thing around and everyone could read a?
That's a good idea, actually.
Then everyone just has to pass the whole.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, but the problem is it could be too dark for everyone to see the stuff.
True.
Do you want to be the reader?
You can be the reader then.
Clockwise.
Yeah, you are good.
Caddy,
I
what
love
you're going to do
reading, actually.
is when you've finished one, just put it underneath. Put it underneath.
One of those shows, like a narrator.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, well, that's Cadio's gig, is he's a narrator. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he's narrated a bit.
So I'll take it off and put the use card to narr.
Okay.
That would be an idea. You should start a podcast, Cadio.
No, I'm talking about all of you guys.
Yeah, why not?
You guys could each have
Because
like it could be
Mick
totally
was
different.
supposed to do that for us.
He started his own.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mick
If
Miller.
you
Oh.
if you could find some sort of small amount of funding, there's someone in my line business lady. She does start my podcast school from start to end.
Oh wow.
And
But
she
yeah.
could literally, you guys could literally do like a.
Ba-da-da.
But
Okay.
yeah, you're right, Jamie. Mick did start his own podcast.
Oh, is it? I haven't listened to it.
I haven't really listened either. I know last time I checked with
Brandon said
him.
he listened and he didn't draw on it.
Really? So there you go.
Okay,
Mick
I'm
needs.
just telling you his honest truth. That's what
No.
Brandon said.
I'm willing to hear criticism from Mick. I'm not super over.
You know what I really liked about his podcast? Where it was like adaptive, so people who have had
Yeah,
life-changing.
Yes, totally. I
And, like-
love the idea of it. Brandon just said that he just didn't get like maybe I should have listened to it more. But Brandon's
You have a
listened to
heart,
like
Brandon.
700 episodes of different things for like historic or anything hunting. Like he knows all the different wars or the land dealings.
So he'd be a bit biased.
Like anything hunting stories. He loves bonfire stories. Like when he's
Garbage
driving
in
a
there.
semi truck, he listens to like the podcast or whatever. And he said, I guess this one, he's like, podcast people, it's how Cadio spoke, where you can actually get you to listen. Do you know what I mean? Where you
Yeah.
have to have a way of speaking. Because he's like, all I'm listening to is a voice. If you numb me out, I'm out.
You can't be
He's like, it wasn't that it wasn't good. He's like, I just didn't get like, oh, I want to keep listening to him.
Well, maybe you should like have Brendan as a judge. He can, yeah.
Patio can be our narrator.
You know, Cadio, what you should do is you should there should be a radio station for PNGI, and you should be like one of those. I don't know. You should have your own radio show, basically. That is PNGI partisan, and you should promote us through your radio show.
idea.
Are you with PNGI now?
No,
No.
it's not.
Nah.
No services.
No service. No services at all.
Really?
Okay, you ready?
Caddy's probably just gonna spend
No.
his life with my parents while they're alive, and
And then
then
you're gonna
yeah,
get him afterwards?
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Which would you choose?
Yeah, it's not the worst thing.
Okay, moving on.
I love you, Eric.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing you can ever say.
Spend the next year of your life in the library, or spend the next year of your life in a museum.
Okay, hold on. Spend the next year of your life in the library or museum?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Is it the same museum over and over? Damn. Huh. The library, you could get lost in books and stories, but
Yeah.
you'd have to want to read.
I mean, I'm not a big reader,
Museum, at
so
least it'd be people watching. You could watch people go
Yeah.
in the museum. You could maybe talk to people while you're in the museum.
Yeah.
Library, people don't talk to you.
yeah.
It's quiet.
Nobody's
Museum, 100%.
Nobody's coming to your life.
I mean, he probably
And you know
has
what? No library is gonna be like, let's have a party.
no. I've never heard of a library throwing a party.
Yeah, and like almost 99% sure it's gonna come alive at night. So-
You might find a mummy in there.
Oh,
You might.
Oh
You
my
might.
God. What if I am
Okay,
the
I
mummy?
vote for
Oh
life.
yes.
I'll be the mommy.
There you go. You can meet a mummy.
Maybe I should be a mummy for Halloween this year.
You know, that's a good idea.
I don't know yet. Haven't figured it out. I want to do a group family outfits. I'm a Halloween crazy person.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, you like that too.
What do you guys think? Are you gonna spend your life in a museum or a library for a year?
I'd choose the library. That way, if I
Museum.
I could maybe read the books and record it
That's
like
a
an
good idea.
audiobook narrator.
Sean, what do you choose? Library or museum?
Where would you
For
like to
a
spend
year.
a year?
Awesome.
I don't know. I'd go with the,
You could even,
the
even if
library
you're not gonna
if
read the
Patio
book,
was the
you
narrator
could
of
stack
all the
them
books.
and then post it and make like a huge maze or whatever.
Or a stairway. You can make a stairway with books.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be so cool.
There's so many adventures.
Okay, it's true. It is like a land of
Books it
stories
is.
and adventures. Still praying my dinosaur comes home. Okay, hit us with the next one.
Yeah, which situation would you choose? You could see into the future, but you can't tell anybody what happens. Or you can read minds, but you always have to reveal what you know to that person.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
That is sketchy.
Okay.
You could expose
so you
people.
can see into the future, but
Can't tell
Can't
anybody
tell
what's
anyone.
gonna happen.
okay. And you can read minds, but
But
you
you
have to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay.
feel
I think
I'm
you'd
gonna-
become a very hated person if
Yeah.
you
People,
Everyone
people,
knows the truth.
yeah. If people
No
know
one
that
would-
you read their mind and you're about to tell what they're thinking, they might actually kill you.
or they might just avoid you.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they'd see you and it's like they'd run.
That's true.
You know what? I feel like I choose the see future, not tell.
Yeah.
I had a crazy dream the other day, and sometimes I feel like. Have you guys ever
This is
had
your
things?
world.
No, no. Do you guys ever have things where you totally have visioned it or dreamt it, and then it comes true?
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah.
Where something's come true? Okay, so the other night, I know it was just a short dream because I was up early, and then I ended up doing a meditation, and then I set my alarm saying, oh, it's 6 in the morning now, I'm going to sleep till 7. So I set my alarm, and so it was an hour long kind of dreamland. And within that dreamland, I was getting ready for this weekend. I was in the camper in the front driveway, okay? Where I live is down the Skeena, and right above the hill is the airport. So it's very common. The airplanes go like this all the time, like going. And I'm in the camper getting ready, and Hunter says, B means plane. And he's going out with the
Oh,
airplanes,
okay.
like so real, exactly what he does. And then I look over, he goes, B! And I look, and the airplane's literally coming right in front of my house, passes, hits the river, and just like
Oh,
smashes
no.
into the dike, into the house, like just across from me.
Wow.
And it was like so vivid.
Wait, this is a dream?
Like it happened?
I don't know. I dreamt it 2 days ago.
Might be.
It would be on
think
the
it's
news.
gonna
It would be on the news.
No, but
We're
I'm
okay, we're
saying
not crazy.
sometimes things. I'm saying sometimes
You
I
remember
dream
this
things,
conversation?
and I honestly happens.
Maybe
No
that'll
timeline
happen.
involved.
I mean, let's hope that doesn't actually happen.
I
But
know, it just felt too real. It just felt way too real. Anyways, that was my story. I don't know why. So I'm just saying,
If you
I
think
already
about
feel
me,
like that.
don't
I feel
tell
like
me.
I get dreams, but I don't. I see into the future, but I don't tell anyone anyways. I
yeah.
would never have told you guys that if we didn't talk
Yeah.
about
Well,
this.
there you
Yeah.
go. You
Oh,
told
yeah.
us. So
Well,
you've
maybe
already
you're a
broken the
prophet.
rules.
I've already broken it.
I mean, people do have prophetic dreams where they
What does
dream,
that mean, Eric?
like they dream something that's actually the future. It's actually going to happen, and
I'm psychic. You're
yeah,
basically
yeah,
telling me.
basically,
Okay. I just wanted to hear it from you.
yeah,
Little
yeah,
psycho, psychic.
yeah,
Lobo.
yeah. Little psycho,
Psych.
little psychic.
Just leave it
I
psych.
don't know if you can
Fine
actually
line
be one
between-
without the other, so.
Yeah, true.
Fine
obviously.
line between like insanity and reality.
Yeah.
Well, I'm walking the line. Have you never heard the Johnny Cash song?
I walked that line.
Okay, hit us with another one.
Which would you choose? 50 turtles living in your house,
Oh my
or
God, yes.
100 canaries living in your house.
Turtles.
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 Definitely turtles.
Yeah, turtles.
Canaries would be nice.
But they're so noisy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going here for a bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
But if you
Turtles are kind of messy.
if you smell
so are canaries. Canaries poop everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's
Well,
People who
I
keep
feel
turtles-
like I've swam on turtles' backs, and they're my favorite animals.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorites. Turtles have imprinted memory. That once they have an interaction with you, they'll remember it for life.
You gotta make
They're
sure
like
it's a good one.
elephants.
Yeah.
Costa Rica that has this moment.
Well,
memory
that
with
almost
you.
murdered me. Yeah. Remember when I almost died in Costa Rica? I almost died in Costa Rica. I ended up in a hospital because of turtle watching.
And
Wow.
How did this happen?
Okay,
Tell
just
us the
to
story.
rewind, I'm in Costa Rica. Obviously, turtles is on my list. It was a designated section of the trip because they were hatching, digging. So
like lay their nuts.
And laying their eggs, yeah.
right.
you
So
got
we
involved
go to
with
this
that?
spot. We go in the nighttime. We have our red
Yeah.
UV lights.
Are you allowed to be there at this time?
I'm on a tour, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like, we just got to this town and we were out for dinner, and then I thought, okay, let's go turtle. I was about using every single night, like, let's do something all the time. So, and the next night we were supposed to, or the day I was dying, I was supposed to be in an airplane. Whatever, sucks. I had to cancel that, but I think it was all meant to be. But anyways, doesn't matter, because he canceled and the end up for mechanical issues, so Brittany was still gonna go. Weird.
Brittany was
Anyways.
what?
I'll tell you that part after. So I go to this turtle tour. All good. We're there. We're having a great time. He said on the beach, do not touch the trees. They're poisonous.
And you touched a tree.
No.
Oh.
He said. He said. No.
tree.
No.
Don't tell me to do something.
This
I'm
is
gonna
how
do
he
it. Touching the tree.
No, this is how I said.
Let her.
Okay, I definitely was not intoxicated. I was very aware of what I was doing, okay? He said, these trees are poisonous. That's what he said. These trees are poisonous. Okay, they're apple trees. They're a form of apple. It's called the little apple of death. This is what the tree transfers in English. That's the name of it in English. The little apple tree of death. So I'm thinking it's an apple tree. I'm thinking you eat the frickin' apple, you die. Clear. Got it, buddy. Thank you. So I'm in this. I didn't eat it. I'm in this group. These trees are kind of like, they're kind of two of me high, but they kind of go like this low all the way down to the beach.
Right.
And they kind of and then vine into the sand of the beach. So it's kind of goes like on a slope like this and then a tree, right? So we're under one of these trees a little bit, and because a turtle is nesting, and there's a big group of people, and I was kind of little, well, littler compared to these two freaking football players, and I'm trying to go there and peek, and I'm like leaning to the side to like kind of look around, and Buddy knocked me, and because I'm in the sand, I just like lost
Slipped.
my balance, and I like rolled into the whole like low part of the tree, and I like laid in it for a minute, and I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I'm like, okay, I totally, and that day I was surfing and I rolled my ankle. So that's why I had fell, because I had no stability, because I just like felt like I broke my ankle that day. It sucked. Anyways, that's a completely different story. so that's fine. I lay in this tree, and then the buddy kind of noticed I was hurting, and he's like, Mamacita, do you want to just have a seat here? This turtle's gonna like be working here for like a while. She's just starting her dig. I'm gonna take the group and like go and try to find like mark out a few, because then he could separate the group, right? And he's like, do you want to stay here, Mamacita? Because I think he could tell I was like, I'm kind of hurting. So I was like, yeah, perfect. So I didn't move. I stayed close to the tree because the turtle was like there, and I had my little light, and I was doing my thing, and I sat there for about 2 hours. And like, you can watch a turtle dig for
quite some time.
Yeah, it's actually it felt like that. So they were coming back, and they said, oh my god, she's like right at the end, and then she ended up giving up. She couldn't finish or whatever. So it was kind of sad. Like that whole time, she didn't actually lay because the sand kept going in too much. She wasn't getting a good enough compact to feel good to like leave the eggs. So I was like, okay, that's shitty. So we go home, and then we went to go out, and I know that this is 100% like this is the apple tree of death, because we went to go out and like party, you could say, but I just felt this was like the party town of the Costa Rica, and we've been warned a lot about females, males, safety, all of it. And I had traveled there for 3 weeks already, and going into this one town, I was like, I want to actually go into my room and lock the door. It was weird. It was weird that I was like, I don't even want to.
Intuition was kicking in.
I was like, I just don't like it. Like the guys were like street calling ya. Like you couldn't even just walk down the street without like, you just did not feel good. So I was like, I'm not even into this. Do you want to actually just have like an inside rest night? So it was like, okay, we wake up in the morning. I'm just puking my guts out. And she's like, what the hell? Like we didn't even like, not that you know, sometimes you puke if you have a hangover. I'm like, we didn't even party. I don't know what's wrong with me. She's like, I'm going to go downstairs and get breakfast and bring it up, and like maybe you'll feel better. I couldn't stop puking to the point that it was like middle of lunch. She's trying to give me potato. I said, just ask for potato. I just want potato. I was trying to do all the things. I'm literally to the point where I stood up and I just like lost my entire bowels all over the floor.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, okay. I go in the shower, and she went out for like I was like, you know when you're so sick and you're traveling with someone, you're like, I just need space.
Yeah,
like
that's right.
just go shopping, do what you want. I just need space. I don't know what's happening to me. And when she came back, I was sitting in the floor of the bathroom with a cold shower going on me, and I just literally said, I have freezing cold water on me, and I feel like I'm burning up on the inside out.
Oh.
And then she was like, I think, Callie, like, you haven't eaten anything. Nothing is staying in you. Like, she was like, babe, I'll clean this up. Because then I'm, like, puking and trying to clean up my fecal. Like, she was like, oh, my fucking God. I didn't know this was, like, happening in here by yourself. Like, what is happening? She's like, we need help. So then she got the apartment person, like, involved. And he's like, we have a doctor we can take you to. But he has to be called in or whatever. So then he came in, and it basically went to someone's home. And it has like a little sign that says doctor, and they figured out my insurance, my travel insurance was gonna work with him, and he did all of his like things, and he was just like, we tracked out my day, and he was like, even being in the vicinity of that tree within 15 like meters, he's like, there's toxins.
And the guy didn't even know.
The guy didn't let me sit there.
Dang.
Oh,
Oh,
on top of it.
Yeah, I sat there for so long, and he should have known. He's like that. He should have known.
What were the toxins from?
Better.
From
Tree?
the tree.
But he
Right.
goes the difference is most people going on turtle tour, if they sit there, they'll get up and walk to the ocean, and they'll walk back, and they'll
Right,
move,
so they aren't spending
and
much time.
they're changing their exposure time, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, holy shit. He said if I didn't come to the hospital within the next 3 hours, I would have been dead.
Did you sue them?
He
You
said
should have.
I was like on the last section. He's like, pump me, whatever he gave me this anti. I can't believe you didn't know this. He gave me these anti-poison, whatever. And I had these crazy gel things. I was taking these weirdest things ever. And then I took all, Brandon's like, keep everything. And then I took it all to stride and be like, this is what the dude gave me. In the third world country. So just making sure like it transfers like, you know, now you know what I put in my body, but it fixed me, but like, this is what it is.
Or if you give you something here and then it counteracts with what they give you.
Yeah, we did a bunch of, everything's
That's
fine,
serious.
I guess.
Yeah,
That's very irresponsible of the tour guide.
Well, then it's all good. It all turned out.
Wow.
I have a picture of me being in Costa Rica on this man's like, okay, so then the woman, the doctor's daughter is the front reception lady. She opened the door up and it's Saturday night in Costa Rica, so they're going out. She's in like this outfit to welcome me in dying. I'm like, all kind of doctor's office. I'm like,
She was in a very
revealing.
Very
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening right now? And then she's coming in, and oh yeah, this is the funniest part. She spent a lot of time with me because she's the only one who could speak English. So she referred it all to Dad. So her friends are outside waiting in the driveway, and she's trying to just get all my insurance stuff and all my stuff transferred over. Oh my god!
I started allowed to dress like that in pajamas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, take your flashlight.
Okay.
Laura, are you going too?
Sure.
Jamie's on? Okay.
Yeah, it's getting pretty chilly.
That's crazy. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so don't do that. Apparently these trees only resign on the Caribbean side of that. There's only one section of the world that has a little apple down.
Yeah, there are some very dangerous plants in the world.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if there's a Spanish name for that tree.
There is a Spanish name. If you look up the
I
little
like
apple
that.
of death,
That's a hell
you'll
of a
find
lot
out the
better than
Spanish
Hey,
name.
little apple of death.
Um,
Yeah, we'll have to look
I
that
could
up.
look it up right now, actually. I have
yeah?
It would have
Oh,
the
we have the
muerta
one
in
that's
it
like-
somewhere. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't even want to pretend to
James
remember
really
it.
wants to get that one too.
I don't blame
I
you.
want to get one too.
It
Yeah,
seemed
I think it's
foolish
what-
to try to
I think
spill
it might be a
something
little
out and
dangerous
then be
though,
like
too.
completely
Maybe to, like,
different.
shine it and then it feels like a flame or something.
Chiquito.
You're being responsible with it. It would be kind of cool to have.
Palma de America.
The old stars.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a little deeper.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good, guys.
You can actually, when you're away from the fire, you can really see it. It's like super clear.
That sounded like a very good way to say it.
Poma de muerta. Poma.
Yeah, those cabins are gonna be freezing cold, man.
All right.
You got your fire going in your cabin?
Well, I got my fire going, and then I was gonna come hang out a bit longer, and then because it took me so long. I even called my spouse and was like, "Babe, how do I do this?"
Nice.
Yeah. And then he kind of walked me through it a little bit, but I already had it going, so I just gotta get the kindling stuff. It's more or less
Definitely nice
it's
to
the
have
axe.
a fire, though.
The axe is what I'm scared of.
Oh.
It's his axe, and it's a Viking axe, and he won't tell me how much he spent on it because
Ooh.
it's that expensive. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
very
Don't screw
cool.
up.
Nice
Whoa.
axe.
You can't. If you do, your fingers are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scary.
And the point is just, it's so ridiculous. It's super heavy. It's not like my normal
Not like
axe.
your traditional camping axe.
Yeah.
I have two small ones that I normally have, but this is all I found in my Jeep.
I love your style.
No,
I
this
was
is
like,
James.
honestly, as soon as
Why
we
we
said
roll
we're
with
having a
Rebecca.
propane, as soon as we needed a propane fire, I was like, okay, all fire things out of my brain because I'm camper life right now. I wasn't even thinking that way.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
so what's the Spanish name?
It's not low. Oh, there it is. It is called. I'm just going to make sure it's conferred. Okay, Manchineal.
Manchinia?
Little apple of death. Here, I'm pretty looked up.
If I
It's
find
also
the
called
cord,
beach apple. A present-day Spanish name is Manzanilla de la Meter, little apple of death. This refers
Manzanilla.
to Manzanilla. Yeah, I'm not very Spanish, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm not
Manzanilla
gonna lie.
de muerte.
I haven't taken the Spanish classes, but there you go.
Manchineel.
Oh, manzanilla fruit.
Worst tree ever.
Oh, yeah,
Manzanilla
yeah, manzanilla de la, yeah, manzanilla de la muerte.
Jamie.
Cool.
I've never used
are you here
travel
for 2 nights? Okay, I was thinking that maybe if we found the cord and maybe for the second staff when they can pick up Pamela, then they could bring the cord if you guys want to borrow it. Yeah. It would be kind of cool. I feel like it'd be nice to have a little video or something. I don't know.
That would be awesome because we can even like watch like the advocates videos too that they've made.
Yeah, that would be super cool. Yeah.
We have the
cords for tomorrow. It's the only thing that just like I'll leave the machine with you and then have the cord or whatever.
that'd be awesome. Yeah, I can just get it back to you.
Or I could even get another projector. I don't know. I'm not that magical.
Yeah.
We're surviving without it, but thanks. That'd be awesome though.
Okay,
Okay, I'm gonna try for the second fire now.
now, which predicament or issue, I guess, which one would you choose? The only food you are allowed to eat will be picked by a 3-year-old, or the only films and TV shows you are allowed to watch will be picked by a very strict nun.
Oh, 3-year-old food. I'm eating good, man.
Yeah, 3-year-old.
I don't know. It could be really dangerous.
No, Hunter really loves rice. He loves French fries. He loves milkshake. He loves ice cream. He loves all my things. Yogurt. He loves all the things. Goldfish, peanut butter.
That's fair. Yeah.
But all my things are like, I don't know. I try to make alternative goodness. So he was eating cookies the other day, but they're made of chickpeas.
All right,
And he
that's
doesn't
good.
even, like, know, right? So.
Currently trying to hide things in Ben's rice, like eggs.
Oh yeah, nice. Hunter's not even anywhere near eggs yet, but he always thinks he wants it. I always put it on his plate. He always says he wants it, and then he's like, nope. And I'm trying to cook it different ways, and it's not
Ben's in
happening.
this stage where there's anything, he's like, ew, yuck.
That's what Hunter says. He goes, yuck.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
a
like,
2-year-old
dude, it's
thing.
your milk. You literally just drank it 2 hours ago. Yuck. I'm like,
Two-year-old
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
They're awful.
You have to remember though that 3-year-olds also like to eat Play-Doh.
Oh, Hunter likes
And they're
crayons.
boogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it all, man.
Yes, you get a very interesting diet.
Some very scary things that they might think were interesting.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it's because you're bare feet, man.
I know, but it's so good.
yeah.
I know.
Crazy man.
Either this is the end of this stuff for now, or I'm taking a slight break to charge up my phone because it's a little low on power.
Do you want a flashlight?
Yeah, no.
Probably needs a
The
battery.
phone needs to be recharged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is
so
the game on your phone?
no,
No, that's he's recording it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got you.
so yeah,
Oh my god.
This is open.
so yeah, I'll put this on the charger, and hopefully by the time it has,
Now we definitely can
out to do a documentary about your
oh yeah,
Hilarious.
hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, be sure to leave a like. Yeah, and if you are new, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, I guess.